Hey, beautiful people, this is Randy Gonzalez Jr., and I wanted just to take a few moments actually to express some real gratitude. And I know many of you have gotten tagged in this from me, and it's because I'm going to say something special to you specifically. So hang tight. This is taking a whole lot of heart to do this because I think it's necessary for me to express my gratitude. As a matter of fact, this month is known as National Gratitude Month. And I thought to myself, how can I do something special instead of just saying thank you, but to express some sincere gratitude to the people that have really impacted my life over the years. And no, I couldn't include everybody, but these were just some of the people that I thought of recently. So today is 11/7/2019. And for those of you that don't even know, this is a huge month for what we call gratitude. So, and basically what it's basically designed to do is to give you what it's called amazing powers and have the ability to shift us from focusing on negative to appreciating what the positives are in our life. And practicing daily gratitude gives us a deeper connection to ourselves, the world around us, and our Creator. So everything in our lives has the ability to improve when we are grateful. Now, this is something I typically do on a daily basis, but I never do it to the extent to make it public. And yes, matter of fact, many of you, when I speak to you guys on the phone, and some of you I haven't spoke to in a few years, many years, and I always end the phone call with, I love you, because I sincerely say what I mean, and I mean what I say when I say I love you. So let me go ahead and start offering my gratitude to some amazing freaking people out there. So first off, what I like to do is I like to share some gratitude for this individual who really had a huge impact in my life. As a matter of fact, I remember when I found out I was 17 and she was going to be born, I had no idea how much bigger my heart can grow. And that's none other than you, Darian. You're a freaking awesome all-star. No matter how many times when you were a baby, you would cry and I would hold you and I would basically rub your back until you stop crying, or we would go and take you driving around the entire neighborhood and go back, and right when I thought you were asleep and I would turn off the car, you would start crying again. So, it just makes me feel so good inside to know that these were going to be awesome memories 25 going on 26 years later. So I love you, baby. You're awesome. And I appreciate everything you've done for my life. You've helped me grow as an individual and as a person. So love you, girl. Dad's always got your back. Next person I want to show some awesome gratitude is the one who gave me life. My mother, right? So as you guys know, a lot of times people ask me, Randy, are you ready? And I say, man, I was conceived ready. Let's go. So without this individual, that's probably partially the reason why I'm here, but I know my father had to do something with it. But thank you, Mom. Thank you for your hard work, your dedication, your love, your patience. I know I was one heck of a son growing up, and I tested the waters. Apologize if I gave you some gray hair, but sorry, not sorry, but that's how we grow. But I love you, Mom, and I appreciate everything you do for me, my sisters, the grandkids, and whatnot. So you're amazing, and you deserve the very best. So thank you, Mom. Love you. Happy Gratitude Month for you. And this individual, boy, there's a long history with this one. This happens to be my sister, Jen. Jen, you've been an amazing rock for the entire family. You've helped so many of us in so many different ways. Well, I get emotional. Love you, kid. And you're awesome in the way you raised Kyle, who's freaking amazing. And you did it on your own. And that's just my hat and heart is always off to you, Jen. You're an amazing sister, and I love you. And of course, my other siblings. We got Joe and Christy and Andrew and Gloria and Mikey and my other big brother, Ed in Wyoming. Look, brother, I got the cup, and Mary. Man, I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you guys so much. I probably am not prepared to do this video, but what the heck, I'm going to do it anyways. I have no tissue, so if you see some tears come out, it's true gratitude, and I'm just going to let it on my sleeve. So And of course, none other than Dad and Diane. Thank you guys for testing me so much and really, challenging me to be better as a man. Dad, I know you're up there somewhere. And thank you for all the lessons you gave me as a young man. Love you, Dad. Thanks. So, moving onwards to some good friends of mine who I haven't talked to in a while. You guys, first off, I'm going to talk to my buddy. This guy had a huge impact on my life, and I'm totally grateful you came into my life. And I'm sorry I haven't told you more, but I saw you not too long ago under some challenging circumstances. But Eric Wood, brother, I love you, man. I've always got you. You've been my boy for freaking, we were kids. So thank you, brother. And another one, Jason Siegel. Jay, the craziest friend I freaking have, man. Many years, funny story, not going to tell about it on this video, but dude, I'm so proud of you and what you're doing, what you're becoming, the father you became, and the man you really grew up to be. So love you, amigo. And then, of course, my brother Pob, who's up there probably visiting Dad. So I'm grateful for every single one of you guys. When I was younger, my parents actually had split up, and it was a tough time, not only for us mentally, physically, financially, but these next individuals I want to show some gratitude and love to were my godparents, Buddy and Paula Clark. I love you guys. They, this video may take a few minutes, so if you're tagged up, tell them to get to you. They showed me the true meaning of love and giving. And there was a time when I went to a new school because of the separation of my parents, and I didn't know anybody. I felt intimidated, and we didn't have a lot of money back then. And I'll never forget this one Christmas that they got me a new pair of shoes. And I was so excited. And I was probably in the 4th or 5th grade. I was in the 5th grade, as a matter of fact. And even before Leo said it in Titanic, I'm the king of the world. Man, that's how I felt when I opened up that present. Remember going to school after Christmas break and got my new shoes? Man, just that little act of kindness. Carried me throughout my whole life, and for it, I'm forever grateful. Thank you, guys. I love you. And then that kind of leads me to what I'm even doing today. As a matter of fact, upcoming Thanksgiving, we've got a event we're putting on at Father Joe's in downtown San Diego that, I'm privileged to be part of something great that one of my buddies actually started, Danny Martinez, and I'll talk about him in a second. But, and he introduced me to some other amazing people, Joel and Josie, which are freaking amazing all-stars. And we have the ability to feed 700 kids and families that are in need at this time of year, so nobody feels unwanted or left alone. But it's just amazing. I'll post other videos. Today's really about just gratitude from me expressing myself to many of you. Didn't know I was going to have tears coming out of my eyes, guys, but it is what it is, right? And these two rock stars, man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, which is Art Merflor and John Rash. As a young man, you helped me develop confidence and strength and stability during a rough patch in my life. And you taught me things from survival to martial arts to so many things that really helped me build confidence in who I was. And I love you both. You guys are all stars in my book. I'm forever grateful for the camping trips, the many times I went to the gun ranges, starting campfires, everything we did as young men to grow up on who we were. And thank you. Thank you. This individual, this is a good one. And I just wrote some names down, guys. Martin Lee, my goodness, young man. I've seen you go from a young man to a freaking stud. Brother, I love you. I appreciate you. I remember all the times we would stay up in Stockton and then go over to San Francisco to your parents' house over there, and we would talk and have fun and just basically terrorize the neighborhood. Just kidding. I know mom's watching this. But man, and you always sought me as a mentor, man, and I sought you as a great friend. And Jane, keep Martin sharp. He's a good kid, and I've always loved him. So thank you, guys. Gratitude, brother. Chris Weibel, my other young son, he's in Puerto Rico somewhere, and I promise I'm going to visit you. But brother, I'm saying I appreciate you and helping me develop as a leader and mentor to really guide and lead many things. And I've always thought of you, any business I've ever done. So I appreciate you, bro. And Dennis, Thomas, and Regina, man, you guys have been amazing friends for so many freaking years. And it was so exciting to see you when I took a little trip to go watch my buddy get married in Portland and see you guys at the racquetball tournament and see Cody play his heart out. I'm like, yeah, that's their boy. So I appreciate you guys. I love you. Nothing but gratitude, nothing but respect, joy, power. And Dennis is doing his thing. And man, I'm so happy for you guys. This individual was a huge impact in my life, especially during my early development, from when I started to write books and started speaking on a global scale and getting coaching clients, was Shay Wheat. Shay, you've been an amazing individual. I saw you from the time you started, from the time you actually started to develop things you had to overcome in your own life. And now I'm so happy you're engaged. Congratulations. You're beautiful. You're awesome. And you're a rock star. And I just want to say I appreciate you. Love you, kid. And this one, Mike Mueller. My goodness, my whole family knows Mikey as Cookie, but it's another long story. But Mike, man, same thing. I saw you develop. I saw you grow. I saw you would always ask me questions upon questions, and it was so great because a lot of those things I see you implement in your life today. Now you're married and you have 5 kids. I even made the joke that you're not Cookie anymore. On my phone, I turned you into popcorn. So, but man, I'm so excited to see what you've done as a young man and grow up to a leader in your family, in your community, your church. Brother, I love you, man. And this individual actually got me out of my comfort zone for the first time in my life, because I never saw anything outside of my own small town of Stockton. And this guy, I haven't spoke to him in many years, and I hope he gets a chance to watch this, but his name is Dan Artabelli. Dan, you were an amazing individual and friend that really showed me that there was more in life and things were possible. And it was because of you I started to believe in myself and started to go beyond what I thought was possible. And same thing, you and Jenny, and now you've got more kids that I didn't even know how many you have now. But brother, I love you. I appreciate you for being in my life, and much gratitude and love, brother. Jason Peterson. Now, JP, this was my high school friend who we turned into business partners later on in life. But JP was my old wrestling buddy all the ways when I started even as a freshman. This guy was so hard for me to ever beat. And all the years, I was so glad we changed weight classes, because all through high school, I never ever got to beat him. But you know what? Through the years, he was another individual that I'm so grateful that came into my life, all the ways from our childhood to adulthood to even now. JP, I love you, man. Much gratitude. You rock, brother. Natalia Shamakin. Natalia. Natalia, I'm not telling the whole world. I should be just speaking to you. Natalia, you introduced me to a whole community I never even knew existed, and that was the Russian, Ukraine, Belarusian community. Through you, I have met thousands and thousands of great friends today, and it all started with you, my friend. I love you. I appreciate you and Serge and the kids. They're all growing up so beautifully. You have a beautiful family. just thank you. Thank you for showing me different cultures, and thank you. You're a rock star. Much gratitude, girl. And that led me to another individual searching out people, making connections through the Russian and community, was a girl by the name of Luba Winter. Luba, girl, I saw you work so hard. One thing you taught me that you didn't know is you taught me unwavering faith and putting together work ethic. I've seen you go and stay up. You would work on your projects and you would just work continuously. You raised your family. I'm so happy for you. You're doing amazing things. And because of you, I was even had the ability to meet some other individuals through just the network of people that you were surrounded by. And I just want to say in gratitude, I'm so happy that you have been in my life. Thank you. And that led me to this gentleman, Mr. Evan Klassen. Now, this is a gentleman that, if any of you guys know Evan, he's awesome. And he's like a brother to me. And we put our heads together. He introduced me to so many people when I stayed down to build a business with him in Portland, Oregon, and Vancouver. And basically, I call him Mr. Worldwide, not Pitbull 305. But Evan, brother, I appreciate you, man. I love you. I know you're doing big things. I just wanted to express my gratitude for you and the family. Dude, you freaking rock, man. Big hug. Love you, man. Through him, I met this other individual, this couple, as a matter of fact. We were in Las Vegas, and Evan and I actually showed up late to an event. And before I knew it, the whole place was sold out, and we had no place to stay. I'm like, well, we didn't plan this out. He asked me, do you want to go to an event in Las Vegas? And we were in Vancouver. I said, sure. We booked a plane that second, hopped on a plane, no place to stay. And this one individual stood out and he says, well, I basically have a place. And ever since then, we became a really, really good friends. And this is Igor and Galina. Igor, brother, I mean, you've got a beautiful daughter, Sophia. Now I'm so happy for you guys. I'll never forget, Igor promised me if I never had a Halloween party, that I would have one that I would never forget in Brooklyn. So I got introduced to so many people in Brooklyn, and sure enough, that was the year Hurricane Sandy came through, shut down the entire town. I know Igor is a man of his word. That's why I appreciate you, man, from all our talks, all our workings together, everything we've done, brother. And I'm so happy where you've gone with your life, man. I really, really appreciate you. Which led me to this next individual, Svetlana Kvasha. Man, you've tested me more than anybody I could ever imagine, and I want to thank you personally. I know you're doing big things over there in New York. I appreciate you. Nothing but love. All right, cool. And then when I came down to San Diego, these people have been friends of mine for many years through the various businesses that I was involved in. Scott and Molly, Scott Aguilar and Molly, guys, you guys continue to amaze me with your kindness, your openness, just your true friendship. And it was amazing because I didn't even see you guys for many, many years, and you were the only people I knew when I moved out here. And just like nothing, like we picked up where we left off. And I thank you guys, and I appreciate you both. So obviously when I came to San Diego, I only knew one person, and I didn't even know what he was doing, what he was up to. So I literally knew absolutely nobody. So I decided to join a gym, which was locally down the road from me. And this gentleman, he was just an all-star. I know he was building his business, he was doing his thing, but he just had such a nice presence, a nice heart, nice charisma, putting things together for the community, the people, and it's a big supporter. As a matter of fact, I took him up flying in the helicopter with my mother. It was awesome. And that's none other than Brian Belesko. Brother, I appreciate you, man. I love you. I love everything you're doing. Your family's amazing. What you've done at the gym, basically giving people transformations and an opportunity to get back to their strong core. Brother, nothing but love, man. And while I was building my business, I met these individuals in downtown San Diego, and I'm pretty persistent when I know something is right and I know something must be. And this is none other than David Granada and Arhelia. Now they have a restaurant, and I kept calling them, like, yeah, I don't know, y'all. Yeah, I don't know if we need some financing for my business, right? So what I did was I said, screw it. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to reach out in kindness and just introduce myself. Little did I know that there were going to be some amazing, amazing friends. As a matter of fact, the kindness you guys showed me, I'm forever grateful. To my mother when she came down for Mother's Day, everything, just the love you guys have for each other, I'm forever grateful. You guys rock so much. Matter of fact, even my first year, I didn't know anybody. They said, hey, what are you doing? This was a year or two ago. They said, hey, what are you doing for Christmas? Why don't you come to our Christmas party? And that was just for their employees only. And I knew I had built a friendship. So in all gratitude, thank you guys. Thank you. I love you guys. And then that leads me to Danny Martinez, who basically put together, Danny's just an awesome guy all around. He has a big heart, his family, and he put together this event at Father Joe's. And he's actually retired from professional fighting and UFC and stuff. So Danny's got a huge future ahead of him. He's doing great things. He's actually moving out of town, and asked some people, hey, if we can pick it up. And I said, dude, I'll continue it. And then we've got Joel and Josie here continuing the Christmas portion of it. So Danny, brother, I know we're going to get you up in the air soon and take you flying, but I just wanted to express my forever gratitude for you being so kind and such a great friend over the past few years since I've been down here. And you're amazing, brother. I appreciate you. I love you. Kelly, you guys are awesome. The girls are amazing. So almost done here, guys. Parker, my brother. Man, this is one of the coolest dudes you guys will ever meet. This guy, he's funny, he's charismatic, and he's just an all-around awesome dude. His family's amazing, and I built a really good friendship. And not only that, he's one of my business partners. Park, I appreciate you, brother, in the highest form of gratitude. You are just amazing, dog. So anyways, man, I just wanted to throw that out. And down to the last 5 or so, Tanis McDonald. Tanis, I met through one of our last businesses, and matter of fact, through Evan. But Tanis showed me heart. She showed me compassion. She showed me don't quit on a bad day. She showed me so much. And Tanis, I know you're doing some freaking amazing things with the company that you're with right now, but just on an individual basis, I'm so blessed that you have came into my life when you did. And I'm so proud of things that you actually overcame for yourself. You're an all-star. I love you, Tanis. You rock. You rock, kid. And then more recently, just some individuals that I want to mention is Braulio Granados. Braulio, I always treat you like a son because I haven't had a son yet. Hopefully someday, but you never know. But Braulio, man, you're an amazing young man. You're growing up to do some great things. I'm so honored to be partnered with you and some amazing people you put into my life as well too. And I know I'm not going to spill the beans, but I know you got some amazing stuff happening. And yeah, I'll go help you search for that for your person. Hopefully she doesn't watch this too soon. But I appreciate you, brother, and nothing but love and gratitude. Cher Sharon. Now this is an awesome individual. Girl, I'm talking to you. Thank you so much for being such a kind-hearted individual. As a matter of fact, through your support, helped me overcome something that I've been holding on to for so many years. And the best part about it, what I love about it, is you showed me what's called tough love. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for the work that you do, because without that, I wouldn't be able to stand here today and even do this video to this extent of gratitude. So forever grateful. Much love. And then I got my buddy here, Kevin Torres. Kevin, I'm going to tell you this right to your face because you're actually sitting behind the freaking camera. I love you, brother. He's one of our guys, and he's amazing. He's part of our marketing team and advertising team. But you have so much greatness in you, brother. You have so many things that you're going to accomplish in this life. And I can feel it and I can see it, and I'm honored that you're a part of my life. So thank you, brother. Awesome. He fist pumped me back if you guys can't see, of course. And then, of course, his partner, Edgar Canseco, no relation to the ball player, Jose. But when you watch this, brother, I just want to let you know, I see your guys' hard work, dedication, and everything that you're doing to help what we do to better other people's lives and business owners' lives. And you're a great man. You're a great individual. And I appreciate you and I love you too, amigo. So, and that is pretty much, I didn't want to extend too much time. I know we spent a lot of time, and I know if I mentioned your name here, I tagged you. I just wanted to really, really tell you guys that I appreciate each and every one of you. And then, of course, Vitaly Sermon with Sermon Brands, who's helping us really put together some stuff for this Thanksgiving that we're going to be doing. Vitaly, you have such an amazing, beautiful, beautiful family. I love every single one of your family members, man. I've seen them grow up over the years. And those of you guys that don't know Vitaly, you will very soon. But thank you, brother. Thank you for doing what you do. You're an awesome man. You're doing some amazing things. And I look forward to seeing the rest of your kids all grow up as well, too. And I just want to say in the highest form of gratitude, thank you. So that's it, folks. That's all I wanted to do for this month. Instead of saying, oh, gratitude post, let me tell you before it's too late, so to speak. You know, I would have loved to tell my father every year for the past couple of years I love him like I did every year, but his time ran out. You know, not to be cruel or anything, but Dad, you know I've always loved you and always will. But if you're still alive and you have the chance to watch this, I just have nothing but love for all of you guys that I mentioned. There's many more, but I wanted to keep it, I know it's a long video, but I wanted to keep it as short as possible. And I always understood, I have a little note here and I wrote it, that the highest form of appreciation is gratitude. I'm so grateful beyond measure for every single one of you that I mentioned, many of you that I didn't mention. And I'll end with this. Now, I'm no expert at the Bible, guys, but there's a verse that I really liked, and it talked about faith, hope, and love, and the greatest of these is love. So I thank you. I love you. God bless. I can't wait to give many of you guys hugs when I see you. So this is what I wanted to express for you in the national, we call Gratitude Month. And thank you, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless.